Philip Graham, born August 26, 1951, is an American novelist, short story writer, creative non-fiction author, memoirist, political satirist, professor, and editor. He is one of the founders, and the current editor-at-large, of the literary arts journal, Night Letter, which won the MLA's Best New Literary Journal Award in 2005. He is a professor emeritus in the creative writing program at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, where he received 3 campus-wide teaching awards. He has also taught in the low-residency MFA program of the Vermont College of Fine Arts. Additionally, he is the recipient of a National Endowment for the Arts Creative Writing Fellowship, a grant from the National Endowment for the Humanities, 2 Illinois Arts Council grants, and the William Peden Prize in Fiction from the Missouri Review, as well as fellowship residencies at the MacDowell Colony and Yaddo Artists' Colony. Graham was born in Brooklyn, New York City on August 26, 1951. He received a B.A. from Sarah Lawrence College in 1973, where he studied with Grace Paley, and received an M.A. from City College, City University of New York in 1976, where he studied with Donald Barthelme and Frederick Tutton. Writing. Graham is the author of 7 books. The Vanishings, Release Press, 1978. Prose poems from the book first appeared in the Paris Review, Virginia Quarterly Review, Poetry Now, and elsewhere. Listed by Library Journal as one of the best small press publications of 1978. The Art of the Knock. Stories. William Morrow and Company. 1985. DZANC Books. 2014. Short stories from this book first appeared in The New Yorker, The Washington Post Magazine, Carolina Quarterly, and Chicago Review, and subsequently appeared in the anthologies The Norton Book of Ghost Stories, edited by Brad Lighthouser, and Contemporary American Short Stories, Germany, and were reprinted and/or translated in India and the Netherlands. The Art of the Knock was listed as one of the best new works of fiction for 1985 by the San Francisco Chronicle. Parallel Worlds. An anthropologist and a writer encounter Africa. Co-authored with Alma Gottlieb. Crown Publishing Group, Random House. 1993. ISBN 978-0-226-30506-6. Excerpts from this memoir originally appeared in Poets and Writers magazine, Writer's Digest, and the Cream City Review. Winner of the 1993 Victor Turner Prize. Parallel Worlds has been taught internationally in over 200 colleges and universities. How to Read an Unwritten Language. Scribner. 1995. DZANC Books. 2014. A novel. Nominated for the 1997 International IMPAC Dublin Literary Award, and listed by the 1996 McGill's Literary Annual as one of the 200 outstanding books of 1995. The novel also appeared on the Wordstock bestseller list. An excerpt from the novel appeared in Things, UK. The paperback edition, Warner Books, 1996. Was listed as a new and noteworthy paperback by the New York Times Book Review. Interior Design. Stories. Scribner. 1996. DZANC Books. 2014. Short stories from the collection originally appeared in Missouri Review. Fiction. The North American Review and Mid-American Review, among others. The short story, Angel, was the winner of the 1992 William Peden Prize in Fiction from the Missouri Review, and was anthologized in the year's Best Fantasy and Horror 10th Annual Collection. The short story, Interior Design, is anthologized in Turning Life into Fiction, 2nd edition, by Robin Hemley. The Moon Come to Earth. Dispatches from Lisbon, University of Chicago Press. 2009. ISBN 978-0-226-30515-8. A travel memoir about a year spent living in Lisbon with his family. Graham's book collects and expands dispatches that originally appeared on the website of the literary magazine, McSweeney's. Braided Worlds, a sequel to Parallel Worlds. Co-authored with Alma Gottlieb. University of Chicago Press. 2012. ISBN 978-0-226-30528-8. Excerpts from this memoir originally appeared in McSweeney's Internet Tendency. The Moon, Come to Earth. Dispatches from Lisbon. Mid-American Review. Being There. Learning to Live Cross-Culturally. Edited by Melvin Connor and Sarah Davis. Anthropology and Humanism. And Bridges to Friendship. Edited by Bruce Grindle and Frank Salamone. Graham's non-fiction has appeared in the New York Times, Chicago Tribune, The Washington Post, Things, UK, and in the Middle of the Middle West. Literary non-fiction from the Heartland. Edited by Becky Bradway. His dispatches from Lisbon appeared regularly on the website of McSweeney's. He has written over 30 book reviews on contemporary fiction and non-fiction for the Chicago Tribune and the New Leader. His essays on the craft of writing have appeared in Rules of Thumb. 73 authors revealed their fiction writing fixations. Edited by Michael Martoni and Susan Neville. Words Overflown by Stars. Edited by David Jous. Now Write. Non-fiction writing exercises from today's best writers and teachers. Edited by Sherry Ellis. And The Field Guide to Writing Flash Non-Fiction. Edited by Dan T.W. Moore. Forthcoming work. Graham is completing a novel, Invisible Country. Chapter excerpts from this novel have appeared in recent years in Crab Orchard Review, Western Humanities Review, Hunger Mountain, Gargoyle Magazine, River Styx Magazine, and F Magazine. 1. Interview with Sheila Shapiro on Write the Book. Radio show in Burlington, VT, June 2014. 2. Interview with Kyle Miner in HTML Giant, June 2014. 3. Amazon page for The Moon, Come to Earth. 4. Dispatches from Lisbon, Philip Graham interview. Moving to Portugal, May 12, 2011. 5. Off the Beaten Path Lisbon, by author Philip Graham. American author Philip Graham has written this post for Lisbon, sharing his off-the-beaten-path discoveries in Yaddo, one of Lisbon's most visited neighborhoods. May 5, 2011. 6. Off the Beaten Path Lisbon, by Philip Graham. 5 May 2011. Reprinted from Go Lisbon blog. By Mario Fernandez. 7. An exclusive interview for Best in Portugal with Philip Graham, an American novelist, short story writer, professor and editor, who lived in Lisbon with his family during 1 year and wrote The Moon, Come to Earth. Dispatches from Lisbon, a travel memoir that talks not only about Lisbon, but about parenthood as well. Interview by ALROU on April 3, 2011. 8. I Don't Know Why I Love Lisbon, by Philip Graham. On Lights Culinaria, Hot Food, Dry Wit, June 21, 2010. What Philip Graham Knows by Aaron T. Chumin Inside Higher Ed, October 1, 2009. 9. Dispatches from Lisbon. Video essay. Bring Me the Head of Diogo Alves. Quote. Video essay. International Short Story Conference in Lisbon. New York Times Review of the Art of the Knock. The Review of Contemporary Fiction. Review of Interior Design. Anthropology and Humanism. Review of Parallel Worlds. 10. Interview with Sheila Shapiro on Write the Book. Radio show in Burlington, VT, September 2008. 11. Interview with John Warner at The Morning News, March 2010. An excerpt from The Moon, Come to Earth. 12. NPR radio discussions about recent books and interviews with authors of new books. Homepage.